Angelica A. Dilasa, a hospitality management student from Whole Island State University, Cante High Campus. So we are given a task to conduct an interview to a manager, supervisor, owner in an establishment. So I am here with me is Miss.
I am Mayfair Uncle, an assistant of Mr. Rian de Guzman, the tourism head officer of ANA.
So we have Miss Mayflower Anthem. So, ma'am, here's your question. So, number one is the leadership style. So, in your leadership philosophy and management skills, how do you motivate and inspire your team to achieve their goals?
To motivate the team or inspire is that motivate them every day to work hard because when it comes in work, a leader here in the office, you need them to motivate every day para nasab sila yung ma-learn or if ever na ma-experience sila outside or na sila yung ma-learn na wow, mahinumduman nila na at ani nga leadership di na sila yung nakatunan na dili nila makaliptan not just here nga kuan madapod nila ug unsay ilang nakatunan ani unsay na motivate sa leader diri sa ang department madala sa nila ilang na-learn from here
Outside, from outside.
and then nga na lang need to guide them every day unsay ilang pamaagi o unsay pamaagi nga sakto para mag-guided sila every day and then grow pa sila if ever na ay opportunity outside and then that's it.
Okay, thank you. So, the second question is conflict resolution skills. So, what are your experience in handling team conflicts or difficult employee situations?
For me as an assistant, there is a lot of conflict besides of my team. I don't have mga conflict, not just time. There are some conflict about their behavior na sometimes dili magkasinabi. And then there are times na conflicts sa time management.
So, how do you handle it?
Kuan lang, you need to have a meeting, i-clear nimo, paminawon sa nimo kung sa ilang side na para ma-avoid ang mga conflict ng mga situations.
So, what about sa pag-iinom nga? Diba, first is time management. So, second is itong team ba to? Team sa ibang team. Conflict sa team. How do you handle it?
Both paminawon nimo sa ilang mga situations na magka-conflict na so you have to have a meeting na aron ma-clear siya, aron masulban siya na kana nga situations na conflict o niya you need to communicate clearly i-communicate na ano sila kung sa mga nagdala o mga conflict within the team. So, and then diin mo silang i-imitate na i-negotiate or focus on the solutions na ma-solve, ma-resolve ang maong conflict sa maong team.
So next question is the adaptability and change management. So how would you help your colleagues adjust to company changes?
Saon.
Yeah. How would you help your colleagues to adjust company changes?
For me, as a assistant,
Like it leads leads because it teams through transition of our organizational shifts, like may changes sa inyong mga organization, like may nasa ibabaw tapos niabot sa ang nasa sa ubos tapos siya sa ibabaw, like mga organizational shifts, diba? How would you help your colleagues adjust to the company changes?
for me as an assistant, approach workplace change with empathy. So, imo jud na siya approach or so like organization siya. So, sugod pa siya sa ubos, niya na imo siya kadto. So, the most important is you have to be guided. Guide lang niya po siya. Not not everyone although na siya dito, but needs gihapon siya na i-new kay dili man sa tanan niya mauna siya mauna anak, so need gihapon siya o guidance, need gihapon siya guidance, and then communicate how to change, how that change will be implemented to keep employees updated. And then remove barriers and reward acceptance. And then generate short-term wins. Wala na.
So for the last question, ma'am, so here's a situational question. So can you share an example of a challenging decision you had to make in your role as a business or as an assistant, and how you arrive at your final destination or final decisions? So what were their outcomes and what did you learn from the experience? So again, can you share an example of a challenging decision that you had to make in your role as an assistant in this tourism office? Then what are the outcomes and what did you learn from the experience?
From here in our office, I have an example of challenging decision. Here in our office, like recently, so nabi mga challenging na experience na ko when it comes na naami mga events, big events, and mga decision na although tao lang na yung mga decision na mali ka na yung mga decision na changeable, na yung mga decision na dali ra po ma-resolve. Based sa akong na-experience as an assistant, naami mga big events, especially here in Anda, like Janon, Miss Anda, kapit ka challenging yung mga event, kay nag-handle man ka o nag-handle ka kay to one of the countries to promote Anda especially, and then dapat focus ka with that, but di jud ni kaya ka maka-experience ka o experience ka o daghang mga
Batch.
correction sa mga tao. Ang say akong na-learn is dapat naa ka ng time management, naa ka ng decision making, naa kay plan A, plan B, which is ang plan A, plan B, if ever na bad weather, naa ka kung ano ka, maka-adjust ka, naa kay mga kuan nga, dali ka kay bad weather, dali ka kay pero wala you need to be you need to be resourceful. Una ka before you matulog. Manay ako na
Think before you
think before you transact. Manay ako na experience there is a tourism. So need to come na time management, na plan, na good decision, and then need po ka og advice from your colleagues, from your team, and then need po ka og cooperations, meeting within your organizations, help sa ubang department for us to have a unit more with na share
What they learn
from the experience.
That would be all, ma'am. Thank you for the time nga imong nahatag nako for this afternoon's interview. So, once again, I am Rika A. Deloso from Bohol Island State University, Kandihay Campus, and Miss Mayflor Ampong, the assistant of Mr. Ruben de Guzman, the head of the tourism office here in Anda. So, thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
And so, lastly, cite your learnings or what you have learned from the interview. What I have learned from the interview is ultimately you must choose, commit to, act on, and live with the consequences of your choice. So it must also reflect what you really care about as a manager and a human being. After considering outcomes, duties, practicalities, and values, you must decide what matters most and what matters less. This has always been the challenge of taking on any serious responsibilities at work and in life. This is Rika A. Deloso, your BS Hospitality Management student. Thank you.